1. There you go.
Okay, today we're going to laugh. Today we're going to use our buttonhole foot, and we're also going to use our sew-on button foot.
Magic.
I've had some people ask me about that, so we're just going to do a video, and we will also post this on our YouTube channel. So we're going to take off the regular foot, the J foot. Just going to put that where it belongs. This foot, the button will go in the back. So when you get this foot and take it out, it's like this. You're going to push this back. We're going to put the button in. This goes in front. Before I even put the button foot on, I'm going to take my upper thread, my needle thread, and put it down in the foot.
Oh, there it went. Okay.
Okay, so that needle thread is down in the foot and underneath the foot, okay? Now, there's another important thing, and I hope Tracy can get a picture of this.
Way down low.
There is a bar up in your machine, and look, it has
push it back up.
Picture of
It's way up there underneath your needle threader.
Yep, way up here. You pull that down and put it behind what I call the stopper, because then that will tell the machine how large to make the buttonhole. So we're going to go to the buttonholes, and on the soprano, it is up in this section on the soprano, and we're going to go down to stitch number 82. So over on my machine, I'm going to hit that symbol, that icon, which was the same up there, and number 82. There you go. It even tells you what foot to use. Okay. And one thing I actually do is I just decrease that just a little. Oh, and all my stuff fell on the floor. I am going to use a piece of stabilizer, because if we were doing this on a placket or a garment, you would have stabilizer underneath. So now I'm just going to go ahead and press on the presser foot. Oh, this one is this is actually, well, I'm glad we did this, because this is a mistake. And that's a good thing.
Happy Tuesday.
Yep. So this is a buttonhole, and we can show the difference. This is for knits.
And because you set your button length back there, it's doing its own thing. You got your foot on the gas, and it's just, it knows how big it needs to make it.
Correct.
And all that.
I'm going to speed the machine up. Boy, we need to change that needle. And once that does that, guess what? It is done. So as you can you see the ziggy-zaggies? And then there's that line right down the middle. That tells you where to cut.
Very good.
Yes, so that is for, and the reason why you can see all these stitches right here is so when you pull that fabric, the stitches won't break.
The buttonhole will stretch too.
Yep, the buttonhole will stretch. So now I'm actually going to switch this to 81, which is the one it should have been on. And I'm going to turn this down. This is the stitch length. Well, let's do the normal, but, and actually it's 80 that I want. There we go. And I do want 3. Okay, so we're going to start again.
Love how easy they make it.
Yep. And I also could set this automatically to cut the thread over on the machine. So I'll do that when we do our buttons, sew on our buttons. Okay, so I could have done that. And also when these are engaged, because it's doing the sew on for the, now, this is what I wanted to show you, how good this looks and how different it looks from this one. This is tight. This is for a woven.
Back glare.
Got a black back glare.
So you can see the difference between the two buttonholes there. All right, so now the real magic.
So now the real magic on this one.
Did you know your machine will sew?
We're gonna push that bar back up into the machine.
If it doesn't go all the way up, you'll get an error message.
Correct. The machine is smarter than we are.
Uh-huh.
The foot, we will always be able to read the M on this. And put that down. Now I'm going to take my button out of here. This slides underneath. There's this metal piece right there. That's going to slide underneath. Maybe. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. So I'm going to now get this. Let's go right over here. And I'm going to go up here, and on this machine, it is number 90. That's what that is. So I'm just going to 90. And
you
there
even get
it
a little
is.
picture of a button, and it shows you the M foot.
Now, you have no idea if the needle is going to hit the button. So I'm going to hand wheel towards me. And the machine knows how many stitches, that I've already taken one stitch. This is perfectly set. I'm going to take my machine.
There we go.
I'm going to take the speed setting down to the slowest setting. It has remembered I have taken one stitch. This machine's smarter than I am. Lower the presser foot.
Up.
And it's counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's breaking the stitch.
Formed the stitch.
So now because I have 4 holes in my button, I've done the front part. I'm going to pull this forward, and I'm going to do the same process again. And I'm also going to show you something else with this foot. So again, lower the presser foot.
Tatting it off, it cut her thread.
I lift the presser foot up and I pull forward again. And now we have sewn on. That's fine.
There we go.
Okay. So we can just cut this thread off. So the one thing also I want to show you, because there's a lot of lift to this, and there's a reason I did that. Because when we do coats or something, this particular foot has this plastic piece. Long time ago, I remember my grandmother, when she was putting buttons on coats, that she would twist underneath the button for wool or corduroy, etc.
Where your fabric's thicker.
Correct. So, because our fabric is not thick, this really should be pushed back for just regular wovens, etc. And then this would be nice and snug to the fabric. Okay?
Very good.
Alrighty. Have any questions, just give us a call. We can show it to you here in the store. Thanks. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.